Welcome back. Satisfactory. All right, so we're on the edge of being in a good place with our aluminum. Um, this little area is going to be a bit of aluminum processing area. We're shipping out coal here, and eventually we'll put the aluminum ingots back through this same port. That video is coming up later. Right now, we're gonna just put together a quick little small copper factory. We're doing this because aluminum requires a surprising amount of copper, and we also have an alternate recipe that we're gonna use that takes copper as well. So we'll take a moment here to handcraft a very small copper base. Looking at the recipe in question, always check your recipe. We've got three options. Obviously, standard would be the simplest, just throw down a miner, some smelters, and call it a day. But we do have access to water. That was my first thought, actually. Originally, I was going to put together a little bit of copper using this water right here. This area right here, there's some copper mine. Then I realized we also have this iron mine, and we do have the alternate recipe to support it. The item in question right here, we've got this alternate recipe, allows us to combine lots of copper with a little bit of iron to make lots and lots of copper ingots. And since they're generating 100 per, we only need 8 foundries to knock it out. So with all that said, let's get right into it. I'm just using a Mark II, and I can use our slower belts. And the reason why I'm doing that is just because it's cheaper, and since we don't have the aluminum built yet, it's allows us to do it now instead of waiting. Some power flying around a little bit. So I'm thinking we'll build it up here on this little outcropping. Let's build little foundries right there. And the first step would be to get... Let's turn zoom off. Go vertical. I think that's where we want to go. What this game decides to snap to is kind of interesting. But we got it. All right, so if we go there, I don't think we want to. I think we need to go one level higher. Just sorry about that. Just so we can have room to move. There we go. Now we can maneuver stuff underground. And then it's all about foundation to get started, right? Let's give ourselves a little bit of room here. We'll cut that off in a bit when we're ready. First, just make sure that we have a reasonably flat platform to work on. This will probably be a shorter video. We're handcrafting. We're not building any blueprints or anything like that. Just want to make sure we have room for dumping off the product, adding in the... So yeah, we should probably start on this side. Okay, so we probably are going to want our... We're probably going to want our final product to come out this side, right? So we'll have the aluminum ingots here, we'll have the copper ingots here, and then we can build a sheets and casings factory right here. Let's go ahead and put down the boundary. Well, see, I'm going back and forth because what I think I need... Let's give her more... By one more, I mean 2 more levels. And then we'll go. Yes, so we're gonna make this our service layer. We're gonna come out right here in the middle of this. We only need 8 of these, so too bad. Let's put down our first foundry. Get it nice and lined up. Each one of these is only going to dump out 100 per minute, so we go level 4. That's overkill. 4 more of these. By 4, I mean 3. 4 total. Go ahead and build the outputs. Take a quick look, make sure they're aligned nicely. built that side first because that's going to be the side that is most constrained, right? Then, so we've got 4 of these. We're already basically halfway done. But now we need to feed these, and we're going to use our standard method for this. We're going to have, well, semi-standard, because half of the inputs are from this side, and the other half are over here, right there. It's going to be bi-directional. This is going to be interesting because the middle machines will get fully supplied first. But if we want to, well, we want to choose, let's try to do everything down below. Each one of these is only going to accept 50 resources at the most, so we can use our favored lift. Get that done. All right, now I think we should jump down here and start dealing with the services. Yeah, once again, we can our level 4 lift. I'm being very aware of that because at some point the amounts are going to be right at 780. But we're not there yet. We want to merge these down the line. So again, we can connect mergers directly with the lift. Then we connect these. 4 of these. Each of them is going to output 100. So we're still good. That belt handles 480. And now we need to get material service on the input side. I think I should go ahead and build this side of the world too. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of room to work when we're down below. Let's go 1 foundation. Is that too tight? I want them to be perfectly in line. Let's look at it. Basically, the plan would be, like, if I were going to feed iron up and in like this, I could take it and then split it into this side. Only thing I kind of don't like about this is that there's going to be a potentially weird curve belt. Let's resolve that. If that works, then we'll call it. I think that's working. This in here or up here. That. Grab this wall. All right. So we're going to feed the iron in like this, up, directly in. Going to go down this line. But are we blocking this side? This is going to be a question of clipping and what you consider clipping. I mean, if you looked at it, you'd probably see some stuff going up through this belt. But I think I'm okay with it. Dark out. Let's hop back up and build all these. We align first ones perfectly. Rest of them we can snap to build. Right, all those inputs are in. We'll do the outputs in a second. Let's kind of make sure this is all going to work. So we're coming in on one side. Lifts. And then we'll just build these down here. Now they don't have to be on the ground. And then one side, maybe we should make the other side split side. One lift. Uh-oh. What have we done here? Totally angled all of these the wrong way. That's more or less done. Kind of forgot I didn't have any power behind me there. That should have been a really cool jump that turned into this kind of floating man. Alright. Probably should put some foundation here. Of course, if I do that, I need to connect it to something. Okay, here we go. Need to get power going for these guys. And for myself. It's so much easier to hover when you have power. We haven't done the outputs on this side yet. Let's get that out. And what did I do on the base then? Out. On this side. And we'll drop mergers on this. Merge it down the line. And I'd like to output it just kind of like straight out. My temptation is to... I'm going to output it as two separate lines. It's budgeted to work as one line, but this way, if I decide to upgrade and need more copper, it'll be just that much easier to do. Oh, that's gonna be Clip City. Let's reverse that. I don't like that angle. While we're up here, let's get copper alloy input. Some wonderful copy paste action. All right, let's get in the air and do some copy paste. The range of your ability to paste is extended when you're hovering. We can cut. Oops. Cut a little more than I wanted to. We could probably cut this off, say, right here. And then we'll enter the materials bottom level right here. And since, you know, I have my own personal rule that smoky buildings belong outside. So that's just gonna kind of be a outdoor platform with an indoor service layer. Trying to do a long distance copy. Such luck. But yeah, I did all that just so I could build a platform. Let's see here. Little bit of ramp action, get us kind of down to the level want to operate from. Come on, know you're there. All that to get a little bit of foundation under this miner. Connect you like that. And we'll just connect this. Let's go right down the middle here. I'm curious to see what this will do. Oh, wow. Oh. It's digging into the foundation. A little clippy. I don't like it. I don't dislike it enough to change it. I do dislike it enough to do it in one shot instead of two, though. Let's go straight to the top here. So that side of the material is ready to go. That side is done. The smoke means progress. Need 390 copper ore per minute and 195. So I'm gonna tone this down. Underclock it, as it were. And we need 390 on this side. It is, in fact, a copper-based recipe, right? So it makes sense you'd want. Wow, that's really loud. That was really loud. So that's all set. Now I'm questioning myself on the output over here. I don't even think I left myself enough room for an industrial storage. Yeah. Let's do a storage container instead. Here's what we'll do. We'll put this one in line. That's easy. Then these all come out here. Drop you down like that. Then we'll put storage in here. And we'll just loop back to the original target. How did I miss that so badly? Oh, I'm not getting a lineup line for that. One, two. Maybe one more back. Yes. Okay, so now our copper ore is ready to go. Let's just make this a concrete block. All industrial. Nothing nice. We're never having to go back into the underbelly of this thing. It's been built perfectly. If we choose to expand it, we can increase the speed. Well, we can increase the speed by a very small amount, but that's okay. We'd have to go in there and upgrade some belts. It's one of those things. I mean, I could have turned this into like a 9,000 copper ingot per minute video, but I don't need 9,000 copper ingot per minute. Maybe you do. If you do, let me know. I'll make a 9,000 copper ingot. You're gonna have to tell me why you need that. We'll make this a nice little protected lift. So we're having some Z fighting here. I think the technique to solve that I've done successfully before. A little blinky there. What I'll try is changing the material of this thing to something else and then changing it back. And for whatever reason, that ends it. Z fighting goes away. Don't ask me why. Don't make me go back to the menu for this railing. Oh man, these towers are giant. I think we're done. So that's a nice, easy, handcrafted 800 copper per minute. Super brutalist concrete block style architecture, but... And then what we'll do is we'll combine, in our next video, we'll make aluminum sheets and casings, might make some fluid containers. And we'll use the copper from here, and then we'll put the ingots back into this drone port. We can use that one drone to go back and forth to pick up, to deliver coal and pick up ingots. And so we'll deliver that around the corner here, and we'll probably build the factory on a foundation about where I'm standing, actually. Probably right in this general area. And we'll probably put some drone ports on top to ship the stuff out once we're done. Probably by the end of that video, though, we'll just put some storage at the top. And then when we get the resources together, we'll build the drone ports. There you go. Well, that's really big. Crystal oscillators and copper sheets. I wonder, and this is how you turn a short, snappy video into a long video. I wonder if I have any. Got the oscillators and the copper sheets. Okay, here we go. All billboard, which nicely. Find our copper ingot. And then we'll call this 400 per minute. It's 2. And we've already filled up all our internal storage, so perfect time to end the video. Perfectly done, ready to go. And, you know, it's kind of nice to handcraft a factory for once. Blueprints are good, highly efficient, but getting your hands dirty with an actual manual build is also quite nice. I'm angling myself for a a rare coffee in hand screenshot. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.